giving part 3 on how to make bows, and today we are going to use Pro Bow the hand, and it is a fairly large board with holes in it, and each row is a different size, and this one goes from A to F, and then it has the lengths going down in the center for your pegs, and it does come with little pegs we will be using. And so each of these will do different size ribbons. Of course, this row would be your smallest bow, this would be the next, and this would be a very large bow. And I will show you one that I made earlier using the very last row. And this is, I know it's not going to be seen very well because it's just in some green, but we're going to make a bigger one like this using some Christmas ribbon in a little bit. So I'm going to adjust the camera so that you will be able to see me over my right side here. You won't be seeing my face, but you will be hearing me. This way you can see my hands a little bit. I will maybe bring it down so you can see me a little more. Okay, for this first bow we are going to use row C, and I'm just going to take my pegs and start putting them in. I'm going to use every one of them. These are just, I call them pegs, but they're basically just a dowel rod cut into lengths. And I need one more for my base. I'm using 2 pieces of 18-inch wire. And today we are using cat ribbon. This has little fish bones, cat paws, and hearts on it. And then we're going to be using a black and tan chevron pattern, or I should say diamond pattern. And those are in 1.5 inches. And then the last one we're going to use is a 2-inch with cats on it. Okay, so we're going to get started, and what I do is I use my base as a measurement for my tail. I'm just going to measure that out. Pinch it in the middle, give it a little twist, and then I put a wire on, bring it around and back, twist, and then I am going to take one side of that wire and put it up against the center peg and just wind it around a little bit. And the other wire, there's a little nail down here, I'm going to take and put it around just once or twice is fine, and the excess amount of the wire I slip underneath the board. That way it doesn't get in my way as I'm working. Okay, we have our first one we're going to do is I'm going to take this, put it around this first peg, and I'm going to pull it. You don't have to pull it real tight. Pinch, twist, so your pattern's this way, and I'm going to make another loop just right on top of that. Pull, pinch, and twist, and now I'm going to use this other wire and I'm going to feed it through. Now this is kind of the tricky part, because you need to get it past the other wire, and then I'm going to pull it so it's half. pull that up. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I got it wrong. I went the wrong direction. I need to pull that out. There we go. So I say it takes practice to make bows, and I've even seen the people that have been making bows for years kind of have problems again. And then I'm going to cut my tail. Okay, and I'm going to take these and put these up this way. Sometimes I will put my tail here on, go down this way, and I think I will do that. Okay, we're going to take our next ribbon, do the same thing, measure it out, give it a little twist. Then I'm going to go to this next peg, and you're going to come in between that wire, the two wires, around, twist, and I'm going to use 2 of these. So this time I'm going to come here, and here, and back, twist, bring my wire up, twist, and around. Come off, up, and up, nope, lay that down. And we're going to go to our 2.5 inch ribbon. Nope, I take that back. And this is mine. I'm going to change this. I'm going to use another 1.5 inches of the ones with the fish bones on it. And we're going to do 2 loops. Two. Twist and up. And we're going to do another of the diamond ribbon. And all the time just kind of keep pushing that up with your thumb. Another one here. Another one. Twist. Okay, now we are going to use our 2.5. Out, pinch, and sometimes the more ribbon you use, you know, the tighter it becomes with your, that's why you just keep pushing that up. One more time. Don't forget that twist, because that's very important. when you're using one-sided ribbon that has the print on just one side. Okay. Now we're going to cut that wire off. And I usually take a pair of needle nose pliers and kind of twist that piece down so it's not sticking out. Now you're going to take the wire off the bottom and you're just going to undo it from the peg until it comes completely out. And then I just kind of pull it around and ease this up. And if some of your pegs comes up with it, that's okay. The main thing is just getting up off of those pegs. And I'm going to slip my finger right there in the middle so I can give that just a little twist of the wire. And then I have a board over here. Some call it a fluff box. I just call it a board. I don't always use this, but today I will so that everyone can see what I'm doing. And I just take each end of those wires, or I hook one around the nail in the middle and then one on the other side. And then I just start by getting my bows and stuff out, my tails out of the way. And you have to work with it a little bit, just like I've said on the other two videos. You just have to work with your ribbons. They're not, it's really not that hard. And then once you get it attached to whatever you're putting it on, whether it's a wreath or a lantern, as a lantern swag or a swag, you can always work with it a little bit more. And then I just kind of take them and fluff them across each other. Because you're going to have some long ones, you're going to have some short ones here. Okay, it took me just a minute there. I lost a ribbon. Okay. Then just fluff them up. Take your hands and kind of work with them and pull them up. Open them up. And then I will take my scissors and trim the ends. You can either do an angle cut with them, or you can do your dovetail. I'll show you real quick on this how to do the dovetail. I just take my ribbon, fold it in half, and then I just do a V-cut, okay? There's some ribbons that you just can't do a dovetail with because it frays so badly. Now this does really well because it's got a little bit of burlap in it. Okay, that is one size of the bow using the Pro Bow. Take this off. This side, and we'll do one more. Let's take it out. Let's go big. See what happens. Okay. Let me just set this aside real quick. We're going to use some Christmas ribbon on this. Sorry. Okay, I have some ribbon with peppermint circles and candy canes on it. And then just some sparkly striped. Those are 2.5. And then I have some just plain red. Okay. And I've got my 18-inch wire. Turn that over. It does better if it goes a certain way. And we're going to start with the red. This time we're not going to do a center peg. We're going to try it without. Like I said, we're going to experiment here. I've done my pinch. Put my wire on. Twist. Twist the wire around. And again on the nail. Underneath the board. Take our second wire and run it through. Twist that wire. Going to use the peppermint. We're going to do 2 of those. Just a wire. And then our last ribbon. So take that wire after I've cut it and kind of twist it down into the ribbon, because I don't want it scratching something, or myself even for that matter. And you just untwist that from the peg and give it a little pull. Bring it around to the back and give it a little twist, and then you just ease it up off of the pegs. I just kind of take my hand and pull them up. Okay? Now push this out of the way. Here's our fluff box. And around the nail there. Now this was just a box that we made, and I just stuck a couple nails into it, but you could put little hooks if you were making one. You can also buy them. They come with the Pro bows. But like I said, I usually put my bow on. I don't think I have this tight enough. It wants to move on me too much. There we go. I usually put it on my wreath and take it from there. Right now it looks kind of floppy on there, but once, like I said, you get it up on something and you can work with it a little better, and you attach it to something, it won't be quite as floppy. But like I said, we were just kind of playing here. But this is one example of how big you can make it with Pro Bow to hand. Okay. Always put like a Christmas ornament inside of the bow there, decorate all around it. Okay, this is the end of our little three-part series of making bows, different ways to make bows. Part 1, we did 5 different ways to make hand bows. Part 2, we used the Easy Bow Maker, and today we use the Pro Bow hand. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment sections below this post, and I'll answer them. Like I said, I am not the best bow maker. There's lots more better people out there than myself, but it is a learning process, and that's how you get better, is by learning and practicing, and that's what I try to do. And so I hope you guys get some ribbon and do some practicing. Like I said, if you have any questions, just leave me a comment and I'll try and answer them the best I can. So I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday afternoon and your week is fabulous. Catch you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.